Usually it would let me like change it, right? I don't know. Hold up. Okay. Oh no. Hold on, we're still getting set up, guys. Alright. No. Dude, I feel like I don't know how to... Okay. Here we go. Alright, cool. We're getting set up, guys. We're getting set up. Sorry. Go to my channel, dashboard, live. The fuck? Wait, hold on. Here we go. Alright, I don't know okay. Playlist, Overwatch. Sorry guys, YouTube is being super weird. So I have to like add all this stuff. Yo, what is up guys? Galvanator, how you doing? Welcome. Sorry guys, I'm still getting set up. Luckily the dev stream doesn't start I think for like another 15 minutes, so still good. Should still be okay. Where is it? Still getting... Let's use these. Usually it would let me just add it. It's not letting me do that. Okay, it's fine. We can just put that there. And then we can take this. Good, nice, good. Glad you're having a good day. Are you excited? Is everybody excited? It's the big day. It is the big day. We're gonna see what they have to talk about. Overwatch 2 developer update. I'm not sure if it's gonna make it. Alright, I think that should be fine. Yo, how's it going, bro? Pretty good. What's up, Reggie? Reggie Cold. Are you excited? What do you want to see? What do you guys want to see in today's developer stream? I honestly want an exact date for the beta. Obviously, I think that's pretty fair to get an exact time, and we can start playing this thing, man. Whoa! Yo, Jaws Curran, Jaws. What's up? Dude, I don't know why some of these producers, they put the weirdest effects in their music, but it sounds like a cat scratching something. Was it, I get my, you got your wisdom teeth pulled out today, so it's nice that I can lay in bed and watch this? Yes. That's awesome. Actually, I'm happy you got your wisdom teeth pulled. I know it sucks. Your mouth probably hurts like heck, man, but you'll just hang in there. It was worth it. All right, I think I'm almost set up, guys. Then we can hang out for a little bit. All this this is probably a good time to ask me any questions if you guys want to ask me any questions. I'm gonna go on screen in a second, guys. Gus, what's going on, Gus? How's it going, man? Me too, Loco? KDL Overwatch 2? Yeah, the Overwatch 2 live stream is today. It's happening. I didn't even know this was happening today. I just saw your notification pop up. I know. That's why I was trying to like let people know, but it was I should have done it earlier, but I should have done it. It's technically my fault, to be honest. So if you want to blame anybody, you can blame me. I'm supposed to be the news guy. I can't even inform people when things is happening. Unbelievable, I know. Overwatch 2? Yes, Gus, sorry. I'm no Espanol. I'm so bad. My Spanish is terrible, even though I live in technically a very Spanish neighborhood, so that's the only thing. All right, I think I'm going to go switch screens in a second so you guys can see my face. What's up, guys? What's happening? I can see chat. I can see everything. You guys excited? I'm trying to pull up the Blizzard stream now. Demetrius. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm not trying to butcher your name. Demetricus. Nah, you good? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm excited. I can actually see chat over here, so I don't even know why I'm looking down here. I can see chat right here. What do you guys want to see? I'm trying to see some Sojourn gameplay today, guys. I want to see some Sojourn. What's up, dude? Ayo, A0. I'm not sure if it's A0 or AO, but what's up? What's going on, man? Guys, it's a big day. It's a big day today. Is the Overwatch 2 developer stream on Twitch or YouTube? I think it's going to be on Twitch. I have Twitch open just in case when it pops up. Broke. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? You ready to see some Sojourn gameplay? I'm ready to see some Sojourn, man. I've been waiting forever. Like, the last time we saw some Sojourn gameplay was from the, I think it was the Blizzard VOD. And we only saw it for like 10 seconds. Very. I meant to play some Overwatch with you guys, but actually I started a new job today, so so it's been a pretty crazy day. Kind of happened at the last minute, but still ready to go, guys. Still ready to go. It starts in 12 minutes. You guys have any questions for me? What do you guys want to see? I want to see in chat what you guys want to see today. I know we're probably going to see a little bit of Sojourn. You want Overwatch 3, man? Yeah, me too, honestly. I'm kind of tired of Overwatch 2 at this point, man. The queue times are just too long, and 5v5 isn't doing it for me anymore. You know? You're in school right now? Oh, you trying to sneak that info. I want to see Junk Queen gameplay. Now, that would be crazy if they announced another hero today. Do I think that's going to be the case? I don't know. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping. I really am. Let's see. Let me hop over to... I'm reloading. Blizzard should be live right now, right? Like, Blizzard... Why aren't they... It's almost 10... So I assume they're going to be live in about 2 minutes. They're going to start the countdown, and then I'm going to swap screens, and we're going to watch the Twitch stream. I'm going to turn off the music. We're just going to talk. We're going to chill. We're going to chat. We're going to have a good time. Let me make sure everything... Hero. Oh, shit. Okay. I can hear myself. Not anymore. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Looks like everything's working the way it's supposed to be, so... Let's see what's happening. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. YouTube has been weird, man. YouTube has been weird the last... Did you guys notice the stats the last 2 days? I've been trying to figure that shit out, but it's kind of hella confusing. Oh, dude, I forgot to let my... Guys, go join Discord. If you don't know, you can join the Discord. I'm actually gonna drop it in chat actually in a second. Yo, Ski, what's going on? Ski, how you been? Ski, I remember you. I read all of your comments. I remember regular ice cold. Yeah, I remember regular ice cold. Gavinator, I'm not sure. Vincent, what's going on? Vincent, how you doing, man? You guys excited? What's up? It's Zane. Zane, what's going on, man? What, you on a second account, boy? No, I'm playing. How's your day going, Zane? Let me put this in Discord real quick so everybody knows. Now for dev stream. Guys, go join the Discord. If you don't know, you can reach me over there as well. Check out the Discord. We're in there. We're in there. We're in there right now. All right, cool. Let me swap over back to stream. There you go. Good. All right, guys. I don't know what we're gonna see, but I want to see some map gameplay. I don't know what they're gonna talk about, to be honest, like fully. I'm hoping it's gonna be a decently like long stream. It's my hopes for it is that it's a decent sized stream for the most part. Decent size, but we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. So we're 9 minutes out. Let me see if Blizzard is live. Let me close Photoshop so it doesn't take up any more of my RAM right now. I'm reloading Twitch. Where's Blizzard? Blizzard, where are you? Where is Blizzard? Hold up. Let me check their Twitter. Guys, you check the Blizzard Twitter. See what's going on. See where Blizzard's at. Where can you find the Discord link? I'm going to drop the link right now in chat for you guys. I'll drop the link right now in chat. Expire. No, actually, you know what? There you go. It's only gonna be for chat anyway. So, generate new link. Boom. Oh, I have to sign in the chat. Yeah, I can do this. Actually, this is better. Bam, bam, guys. There you go. Your PC is lagging ski. No worries, no worries. Gino Capana, dude. I'm bad at names. I'll keep it a buck with you. Do you think they'll announce that the beta will be on console? I don't know if they're gonna announce if the beta's on console or not. I think we'll get a beta date. As far as we know, by the promotional stuff, the beta's supposed to be on PC exclusively at the moment. But they might announce a beta date for consoles. I don't see a way where Blizzard wouldn't announce I think they'll talk about it, guys. I think they'll talk about it. At least I think they'll talk about it. They definitely have to talk about it, at least. Because I think there's just too many console players for them not to talk about it. Oh my god, you guys are coming in the Discord like crazy right now. Where is Fallen? Mods, I need you. Mods, I need you. Wait, at mods? Can I do at mod? At mod, yeah, there we go. Mods, I need you. Alright, guys. Trying to check. I'm trying to check right now. Blizzard should be up. I'm gonna check Blizzard's Twitter right now. I'm sorry if I'm not reading the chat at the moment too. That's my bad. I'm trying to keep up with all this. Where is... Maybe I can just use Streamlabs. There you go. Okay, I can see Discord chat again. ASAP Cocky, what's up, man? My guess is that the Overwatch 2 beta will drop at the same time as Archives event, so the hype is bigger. That's a very good possibility, man. I think that's very possible. But I'm hoping they talk about the console beta. I'm hoping console players get some answers. I'm hoping that they show some gameplay of Sojourn. And I'm gonna try to like talk, but not like, you know, cover it up. I'll put in my 2 cents here and there. I'll be very considerate of everybody that's watching at home. That's the big thing for me. It's, not getting in the way of the information, you know. ASAP. Shit. I'm glad at least the voice sounds crispy, guys. At least the voice sounds crispy, man. That's all I want. That's all I'm asking for. My mic's doing its job. Overwatch. Yep. Here we go. Here we go, guys. We're in the stream. We're in the stream. We got it. We got it. We got it, boys. We got it. Home run. It's a home run. All right, music's off. Goodbye. We're swapping screens now. We're swapping screens now.
I'm not gaming for me. I'm gaming for you.
We're out here.
Transcend humanity with Omen.
We're out here. All right, I'm gonna be reading chat right here. Gonna lower this a little bit. Are you guys ready? Dank is in chat. We're in here, boys. Started 7 minutes. The hype is killing me. The hype is absolutely killing me at the moment. Poggers. So, what are we looking for right now? We're looking for a console date. We're looking for a PC date. If we don't get a console date, look, I'm hoping, even though we know that the Overwatch 2 beta, the first beta, will be on PC, I'm hoping they announce the console date today. Or at least, if they verify the console date, at least bring up console players. Cyberspark, what's going on, Cyber? How's your day going? Poggers, are you excited? It's the big day. Longest 7 minutes of your life. Man, this is we're almost there. 6 minutes, guys. For things that we'll definitely see, I think we're going to see Sojourn for sure. We're going to see some Sojourn gameplay. We might get another hero. We might get another hero announced. We already know Sigma. We already seen Sigma's design. We've seen Hanzo's design. For those who haven't seen Sigma's design, maybe I'll upload it in another video or something. But we've seen Hanzo's design. I'm hoping we see a couple more hero designs. I think they're going to show some new hero looks today. Hi, what do you think of Doomfist as a tank? I think Doomfist was always meant to be a tank. I don't have any particular reason as to why Blizzard decided to make Doomfist as DPS at the time. Maybe to make players more excited, but as an initial decision, I don't think that was the correct decision. I always felt Doomfist was more or less a tank that borderlined into DPS, not a DPS that was just DPS. Will they show gameplay though? Yes, I think they will definitely show some gameplay today. I think we're gonna see some gameplay today, guys. We know the NDAs for the pro players have been, you know, a thing, so they haven't been able to show anything. We've gotten a couple leaks, screenshots, stuff like that, but we haven't really gotten the chance to what's the word? We haven't really gotten the chance to see full-on gameplay of like the hero reworks outside of BlizzCon VODs and Blizzard showing like stuff. May tank. I think May would make. It's so weird because she's ice, right? I don't think she could ever really be a support, to be honest with you. I don't think May could technically ever really be a support. But we'll have to see. We got 4 minutes on the clock, guys. We got 4 minutes. 30-second delay. Is it really? Doomfist, ABS, plus Gauntlet, tank worthy, not DPS? Yeah. I don't think he was ever meant to be really a tank, to be honest, guys. What else do I want to see? It'd be nice to see Moira. I think having some Moira stuff shown would be also amazing as well. Okay, there you go. I have a good setup now, guys. I can relax a little bit. Yeah, YouTube has been really weird as of late. YouTube has been really weird. I'm trying to figure it out, but if not, it's okay. Imagine May performing Ice Ice Baby with Vanilla Ice. That would be dope. I'm hoping we at least get an emote for the Ice Ice Baby. I can see there is actually a decent delay actually for stream. This is my first real Overwatch like stream. I tried one maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. It wasn't that good. So I'm gonna make some adjustments for the next developer updates, guys. I'm gonna keep improving the streams for sure. Imagine May performing Ice Ice. Okay, yeah, right there. We're so close, guys. We're almost there. We're 3 minutes out. 3 minutes out. We're almost in there. Symmetra support. Oh, thank you. Please bring back the Symmetra support, man. Why is Symmetra in DPS? I feel like Blizzard has just been trying to fill up a DPS quota that doesn't need to be filled. I opt for scrims. Oops. Oh no, you're good. No worries, Dank. We're all trying to figure out the stream thing. This is our first stream. The next stream I think is going to be bigger than this one. The streams will get bigger and bigger, guys. So I don't expect the streams, our streams, to get any simpler. I think it's just up, up the mountain from here. Symmetra support. Please bring it. Please just, if we get, honestly, if Blizzard announces Symmetra support, they can end the stream there. Job well done. Fantastic. You did your job. We can all go home now. I think I might become a Genji main more just because of his new drip. Genji has a new drip, but I like Hanzo's drip a little bit more. I do like Genji's new drip though. Yo, but the colors, if they have a black hoodie for Genji, a black and blue colorway for the hoodie setup, oh my god. That's all. What more can a man ask for? What more? We're a minute 50 seconds out, guys. It's getting big. It's getting huge. We're almost there. This is the big one. The last developer update wasn't even a stream. It was a video. We got a video. We didn't even get the actual devs talking. It was on a video. This is the first time. The first community thing. This is a very big moment for us right now. There's Sojourn. Oh man, they're not holding anything back. They're just like, yeah, this is Sigma right here with his new suit. New skins with the hoodie. Yeah, we're gonna get new colorways, guys. We're gonna get new colors. We're gonna get new colors for the skins. We have to. So all the new drip is gonna get new colors. They got the Zenyatta with his new outfit too. Zenyatta's got some shoes. That boy went to the Gucci store, picked him up some shoes, man. Yo, Thoodles, what's up? Do you think Overwatch 2 is going to bring back old Overwatch streamers? Absolutely. Definitely. We're there, boys. 30 seconds out. Probably not going to happen, at least early on. I'd love to see at least one more mecha member playable in Overwatch 2. I could see one mecha member. I think it'll be something like over time, unless they, like I said, they do a story thing. Why do your things send twice? I don't know. YouTube is a little weird, but this was the best place I think I could do the stream for over like Twitch and stuff, because not everybody is notified on Twitch, or not everybody's there on Twitch. Here we go. We're starting. Here it is. Here we go.
Hello and welcome one and all.
And turn up the volume.
And I have the utmost pleasure of hosting this Overwatch 2 developer live stream where we want to talk about the upcoming Overwatch 2 beta,
Yes.
the alpha,
Yes.
and the general approach to content as well as communication.
My
And joining
face.
me to answer
My
some
face
of the
is
many
covering
questions
stuff.
I know that we all have
Hold
after
up.
the
Let me
most
move my
recent
face.
developer update are no other than Aaron Keller, our game director, Jeff Goodman, lead hero designer, and John Spector, commercial leader. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to
Hold up,
chat
guys.
with me today. I am just so excited to have you all on for this show.
There you go.
Last week,
Moving
or
the
the last
webcam.
weeks even, must have been pretty emotional for you guys and your teams as well. How are we feeling today?
Hold up. There you
Well, first, thank you so much for
It's better.
taking the time to talk to us today, and for everyone that's watching for taking the time to
There you go.
watch. We're so excited to talk to everyone and to continue with our communication.
There you go,
And
boys.
the team is really excited right now. It's been a long time since we've been able to talk about this, and it's been even longer since we've been in this position where we have people playing a development build of Overwatch. Like, people in the public are doing that right now, and it's so fun to watch. It's so
Dude,
great
I'm
to
covering her
interact with those
face.
people and hear all of the feedback that they have, and then all of the amazing conversations
So.
that it spurs on the team. It's just an exciting place to be in.
Yeah, I think exciting is putting it almost mildly. It's also, I always say, like, when the first time the public of any kind gets to see your game, it's like it's almost more exciting when you actually ship it, because it's like the first interaction you get and the kind of feedback you're getting. And man, it's been a flurry of feedback. It's been great. We've been reacting pretty aggressively.
Yeah, I'm the new guy on this team now, having just moved over from Overwatch League a couple months ago. But I think just seeing what it's meant to a lot of the people on the team who have been working on this for years to now be able to show that to players, and
Yeah.
we're a month and change away from being able to do that. And the beta has just been amazing. And for me personally, it's just so exciting to be here now and have the chance to talk
What
a little bit
beta?
more about what we're planning to do.
We haven't touched it yet.
Well, I can't wait to chat about not only the announcements made during the developer update, but also, pick your brains about some first impressions regarding the Overwatch 2 Alpha, which is up and running as we speak. But let's take a few steps back to find out how we actually got here in terms of release/schedule, I guess, with Overwatch 2.
Okay.
When and why did you guys decide to more or less split the game in two?
Answers.
That's a really good question. And it is something we have talked about a lot, especially recently and over the last year. And I think to like really put it in perspective, it's important to talk about two values that are core to development for Overwatch. And the first is to always be delivering regular content to the game and updating it and keeping it feeling fresh and exciting. And the second value, and I think that this is a value, it's not just an Overwatch value, it's a value that
Bro,
all of
your comment
Blizzard
killed me.
shares. And
That's
it's to release a game when we feel like it's ready, and when we feel like it's great. And so you take those two values, and then in light of the team kind of choosing this strategy to focus on Overwatch 2,
Trigo, I wish I
and
knew sign
to
language.
put a lot of resources into the campaign and the hero mode for that side of the game. It left the live service with less focus, and by doing that, it put us in like this really difficult position. So we could either be, and it put us in a difficult position because like those two sides of the game were now like tied together. So like Overwatch live support was now tied to development on Overwatch 2 systems and features. And it's a difficult spot to be in because suddenly you have like these two core values that aren't aligning with each other anymore. Is it like, hey, let's just get Overwatch 2 out as fast as we possibly can, so that we can start supporting the live game some more, but before we actually think it's ready, that it goes against everything that I think Blizzard stands for.
That's good.
Or is it, hey, let's keep working on Overwatch 2 and release everything when we think it's great, and have this gap stretch on longer and longer, and we couldn't do that. So in essence, us kind of like splitting both sides of the game from each other is a way for us to start addressing this problem. I love this company. There's like so many talented people here. I've been working here almost 20 years, and one of the reasons that I'm here is because I feel like when Blizzard releases a game, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing, and that it's also going to have a high level of support to it. And so I think pulling these two parts of the game away from each other is our way of addressing all of that, keeping those core values at the same time, and still being able to deliver an amazing experience for Overwatch 2.
Yeah, and I think the feedback to that strategic move has been overarchingly very, very positive. I know we're all so excited to see everything which has been shared from you guys last week, but there has been a big communication drought in Overwatch in the past. So how will your team ensure that things will be different now? Like how frequent should or can we actually expect?
Yep, I think they're going to talk about archives.
Communication update,
Gavin,
heading our way.
I think they're going to talk about archives.
Yeah,
I think they might.
Not an excuse, but it's sort of more of an explanation.
Especially anniversary.
Part of the reason why we didn't do as good of a job over the last several months in communicating as we wanted to was as we were sort of making this shift in strategy that Aaron just talked about it's sort of challenging to talk about that until you figured out exactly how we were going to land that plan, our ability to deliver against it, and all of those things. And
just say something, anything.
I think the whole team understands that collectively we needed to do a better job, and going forward, we need to do a better job of communicating with our players. We made that renewed promise in the update that Aaron shared last week, and I think there's still some skepticism, right? Of, well, they've said this before. Do you actually mean it this time? Our hope is that we're here a week later, coming back and talking to players again.
Okay.
Sharing more information, talking about how the alpha's going, all of that stuff. Really in that spirit of, we made that promise, we intend to keep it, and even going forward as we look toward our first beta test, our goal really is, even between now and then, to be coming out regularly with more information about what players can expect there, and continuing to respond to questions where we can. So we know that we need to prove it. I think this is hopefully a good first step in that direction, but we have work to do there.
Yeah, definitely a trust-building exercise, but on the right track.
They weren't sure if they could say anything.
All three of you are joining me for a chat.
But say anything,
now,
man.
We did also hear a commitment to delivering more content, but that leaves some people a little bit worried, a little bit scared with the question: has the team?
Yeah, I think so, Jonathan.
Where it is
they have,
suddenly able to actually, support
lead designers,
that increase in content.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to talk about. The original Overwatch team, when the game shipped, it was like between 60 or 70 people, and it was really small.
Whoa,
and
60, 70.
We did quickly start growing.
That's insane.
Started adding more features to the game.
Wow.
But we're talking about a much bigger experience now, and we're talking about adding a lot more content to the game than we have in the past, especially the past few
The
years.
team's way bigger.
And to do it just takes more people, you know. And so we have been growing, we have been expanding. We're over 200 people now.
It's a large studio, guys. It's very large.
We're going to continue to grow on top of that, and we're working on a new big thing, right? And we talk about Overwatch 2 a lot, but like I kind of feel like we have the Overwatch team 2.0 as well. It's this collection of like amazingly talented individuals that all had a love for Blizzard and a love for Overwatch.
Aaron's cool.
And a desire to come and help create more things for this game. And we are so lucky to have all of them. And at the same time,
the dog's working.
We've still have like this amazing core of people, you know, that helped ship the first game. Like all of the directors on our team, or most of them, were all there for the inception of the original game. We have like
that dog's in trouble.
Multiple designers on this team that have all been at Blizzard for over 20 years, and including Jeff Goodman, and bring like this incredible amount of sort of like experience and knowledge of the game.
Dog's in trouble.
And so yeah, so the team is growing, and it's important for us to keep growing, and it's all because we want to be able to support the game as much as we possibly can.
And there's certainly no lack of talent on this team or any team at Blizzard, really. And I can see our chat is also complimenting our ability to stare into the camera. We're very good at that. What can you say? The deadpan stare.
Oh, man.
It's perfection at this point, it really is. Now, Aaron, I heard you saying life service earlier. This is something we hear you guys mention quite a bit in the past as well.
Gavin, that dog is in
trouble.
trouble.
What does life service actually mean to the Overwatch team and to Overwatch itself?
Yeah, so live service, I get that it's sort of like an industry label or an industry term, and the way that we kind of talk about it internally is more of Overwatch being a living game, and I think there's a bunch of components to that. So we want the game to feel like it has like a regular heartbeat to it, and some of that just comes with regular updates to the game, and we want people to be able to like expect more content coming, and even a lot of times expect the type of content that's going to be coming to the game. And when we do that and we do it right, I feel like it is always keeping the game fresh, and it's also like changing the game. So especially like different types of things that we release, you know, from like new maps to new game modes, and especially new heroes, things like that actually change the way that the game is played on a fundamental level sometimes. And I think that's really exciting for players. And this isn't quite answering the question, but to even talk about the past a little bit, like when we kind of like pulled some of our pulled focus away from Overwatch 1 as we were developing Overwatch 2, we stopped releasing heroes to the game. And there was this consensus that Overwatch was maybe in one of the best balance places that it had ever been in, but people still wanted there to be changes to the game. And when we make like balance changes to the game or any type of change, we always want that to be something that's elevating the game and making it better. And we're in like this really awkward position of like, well, the game's in like a really great spot, but people want changes to it. And when you think about further back in the past, when we were releasing more heroes to the game, that wasn't really the problem. The meta was always changing. There was always like different strategies that were happening because there was just enough being added to the game that it felt like this living experience and this thing that people would react to. And there's other types of content in there too. Like if you think about some of the features that we've released since launch of the game, like right after we launched, we released the competitive system. We released the arcade and crossplay. All of those things kind of change the way people think about and play the game. And so part of like a living game and a living experience is to continually be releasing content and features like that. And then like the last part about that is we always want the game to have a connection to the real world and to kind of reflect what's happening in the real world. We love that our game is set actually on Earth, and that people are able to relate to a lot of the different heroes and locations that we have there. But we also like to update it with things like a Halloween event or a Lunar New Year event, things that actually represent parts of our everyday experiences. And so like continuing to add pieces of content like that and updating those is all part of
I need new events, man.
a living game, or like our interpretation of what a live service game is.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, as happy as I am to play Junkenstein
I want some new
Revenge,
events
for the next 10 years of my life. I do also appreciate new content coming our way. Now, I want to shift gears. I want to talk about the alpha as well as the
Here we go.
upcoming beta.
Here we go, boys. The answers. Boys and girls, the answers.
On the horizon. What are your main goals for the alpha as well as the beta? What kind of performance benchmarks, I guess, did your team set yourself for either of those two?
Well, for me and my team, we're very focused on hero balance. I like that Aaron just said the game was perfectly balanced a little bit ago. That's actually, that went over really well. The alpha's not quite that way yet, I will say. We made a ton of changes, so certainly 5v5 and a bunch of reworks and stuff has just caused like mass chaos. And especially because we're in a place where
I think so too, Gavin. I
ourselves
don't think it was that
for
great.
a long time now, and we have our own sort of internal meta.
I didn't really touch it, to be
which
honest.
is
Didn't touch it,
always
Gavin.
very different than the external meta, especially when the game hasn't been out. So it sort of like pretty quickly got a lot of feedback about a lot of stuff that was pretty overpowered. So we have been reacting really quickly and trying to get some changes out there, but it's
That's
been
good.
super exciting.
I think
So
that
things are not so balanced right now in the
there's
alpha.
a lot of interesting things that are happening now that other people are playing it, and Jeff was alluding to it. But there's also like a lot of different skill levels that are in the alpha too. So some streamers
have their hands on
we
the
don't have Overwatch
on the
League
alpha.
players on the development team, and so to be able to see the way that they play the game is fascinating. It's almost like we get two sets of feedback sometimes, or a spectrum of feedback for our game, because it plays pretty differently between like mid skills to high skills, and then like that upper echelon.
Russian still can play Overwatch too?
That's there, like you think about.
What do you think? I think Russian should still be able to play.
Like in the precision that some of these.
I think
people
what's
play
happening
with,
right now
it
is
really
terrible.
Affects some of the like decisions and the way that
I don't
we
think
think about the game. And so like it's
every Russian is a part of
great
what's
to get
happening,
all of the
right
feedback,
now,
but it's also nice to get like
which is very
a
unfortunate.
new perspective from people as well. And it's something that we're not really able to get on the team, and now we're able to get as we're watching like a whole new set.
Yeah, Mason, no problem.
Players jump into
I'm here
the
for you
game,
guys.
and it's really helping.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Some of the balance pieces that we're looking at.
Yeah, I mean, with actually all due respect to my colleagues on the dev team, like playing against Jake on the alpha is a different experience. That happened to me like 3 matches in a row the other night. Thanks, Jake. And it's like there's some of that that's really helpful, I think, particularly for the folks on the design side of things. There's also a bunch of like less kind of cool goals for the alpha and the upcoming beta of like stability and testing servers and matchmaking systems, and there's a whole bunch of things where changing systems under the hood like we have, and moving to 5v5 and what impact does that have on our queue times and how we do matchmaking and all of those types of things, where
Really?
it's sort of a little bit less like in your face as a player than
Thank you,
hey,
Young.
there's a new
Appreciate it.
hero,
No,
or
just,
we've
we're
reworked
all
some of the other heroes or changed balance, but it's also really important for our team.
We're all just trying to make it out here,
the
man.
more
We're
data
all just
points
trying
you
to
can
live.
collect from every
And I don't
angle,
think every
the
Russian
better,
agrees
the
with
end
what's
result
going
will
on.
be.
Absolutely not.
Now,
So
of course, also the more
they shouldn't be
feedback you get,
excluded
the more
just because of
comprehensive
what's happening in the
your
world.
feedback is. So I do wonder, how are people actually chosen for the alpha and beta? How do you choose who should come in to give you feedback and who shouldn't?
Yeah, so for the alpha, it's the vast majority of players in there are actually our fellow Blizzard employees. And then we have this group of Overwatch League pros. basically some.
You're a
some
good
of, like,
dang
our family
active and
members,
deserve
like,
this.
my
Yo,
little
thank you, Mason. I
brothers
appreciate
in
it.
the alpha.
I appreciate you
And
guys. Thank you so
I
much
think
for
a
hanging
lot
out
of the
with
members
me.
of the dev team,
You guys are
being able
absolutely
to
amazing,
invite
so thank
in
you.
Even just one or two of their friends is really cool. And then there's a small handful of others, but it really is this this pretty tight group. And again, the spirit of the alpha is to go from just a couple hundred of us testing up to
Me
several
too,
thousand people
bro.
when you
I think
include Blizzard employees in there, and really to be able
keeping
to
the core of the core of the heroes is really important.
Where by the time that we launch the beta, we've had the opportunity to take a couple of passes at addressing bugs and other.
Thanks, Craig. Welcome, Craig.
types
What's
of
up,
things
man?
like that, some balance changes that we can talk more about. That type of stuff.
Yeah, we're on it, Craig. We're on it.
For the beta,
Absolutely.
Honestly, we've
Hopefully
been
you're having a
blown
good day.
away by just the enthusiasm for it. I think I speak on behalf of all of the poor people on our server and website team.
Yo, Karam, what's going on, Karam?
Like they were prepared too, and it still crashed.
They're just talking about some of the balancing issues they've been having, guys. So Overwatch 2 Alpha is not really that balanced that well.
Really grateful
so they're taking in a lot of
the
feedback
positive
right now to
response
make
that.
proper
I think
adjustments.
Later today, or
and explaining
in a little bit,
why
we're
they
actually
haven't
gonna
been
be able to update the beta sign up site with an FAQ for
doing
players
updates,
that
regular updates for
talks
the
a little bit
community
more
and stuff.
about how we plan to select players in the beta.
You don't hear them? Oh yeah, you're in school, I think.
Will look like, but our goal, I think, broadly for the first beta is to bring in players in a broad range of skill levels.
Can you guys hear them?
Different system configurations, like some people with the new graphics card and some people without, and those types of things. Just again, in that spirit of having a broad and representative test as we continue.
Us in the Overwatch community or family, happy to hang out with you. Yes, absolutely. We definitely are family, guys. Like absolutely, I love doing this. I love you guys so much. Like this.
No surprises at all.
That's why I work as hard as I do.
So you're
because I want to be here and I want to be here for you guys.
Never be prepared for that. Now you said broad spectrum.
I think they'll show some
I
stuff.
saw some people in chat asking already, and obviously all over the internet.
I think they'll show some stuff.
Console
Heals.
Players. Will they be able to get their hands on the beta as
Mercy
well?
Super Jump is a bug. I don't think so. I don't think it should be a bug.
For this first beta, we are.
I'm gonna head out. Gotta play Overwatch. See y'all. Yo, you have a good day, Mason. Thank you so much for hanging out, bud. Appreciate you.
Details of it now, like we do want to include console
it is a bug.
players at a future point in our beta testing program, and we're working toward doing that.
All right. Well, that's good to know. There you have it, console players. You're welcome. We know that our players, our pro players, are currently wilding out in the alpha. Can you speak to what the reception and feedback from them has been like so far? Like how extensive, helpful, or even eye-opening that kind of feedback from that pro level has been for you guys?
In some ways, it's been like surprising, and in some ways it hasn't, I guess. I'm really happy at just the amount of feedback we're getting. It's just been great. It's sort of, we have these channels open to communication. There's like a flood of information. I'm kind of disseminating it to my team. We're deciding what to do all the time, but it's been really amazing seeing what they do with.
I'll break all this down into another video, guys.
They pretty quickly called out things that were kind of overpowered that we were worried about. So that I guess that's good and bad. Obviously Sojourn's in there, and she's kind of based on this railgun.
What?
So I mean, that's a hyper accurate, high damage weapon. Obviously, the pros are going to be pretty good with that. So something we were worried about, and it pretty much immediately came to light. So originally when we were looking at this alpha, we weren't sure how many times we were going to be able to update it. We thought maybe we would just be able to put it out there and gather a lot of feedback, and then maybe move on to beta, but. Pretty quickly, we were just like, okay, we need to patch. We need to make updates to this. We need to respond.
Yeah, they're definitely thinking, but I'll go over everything, guys. I'm hoping they clarify a bit more, though.
Today, actually, so we're able to sort of gather that feedback and iterate. It's been amazing, and it's really helpful for sort of to get that new, fresh eyes on everything, especially the pros, and seeing what comes out of it.
Yeah, and there's been some really interesting pieces of feedback too, and from the dev team and even from a lot of the people that are playing in the alpha right now, there's so much positive feedback. A lot of it even around 5v5, where it feels like there's the pace of the game. It's not crazy fast, but it's sped up a little bit. They're getting stuck at chokes, especially behind something like a double barrier, less than they were before. It feels like there's more space to move around the map.
Yeah.
And then
I could definitely see that.
You'll look at some of the Overwatch League players. And there's some of that's happening, but it's
Yo,
it's at, like, a
Aries, no, you didn't
different
miss
level.
much.
So
No worries.
when there's only one tank, and when there's a lot less CC out on the battlefield, because that's some of the changes that we've made here also. Sometimes like a tracer can get into the back line and just wreak havoc because it doesn't feel like there's as much that supports can do. There's not like an off tank that's peeling. There's not other like members of the team that can like sort of like.
I'm gonna leave
counter
the
some of
stream up on
abilities
YouTube
that
too,
these
guys.
people
So
have.
you guys can
like,
go
you'll
back
see
over
some
and
of the,
rewatch
like
this.
some of the heroes that we have, especially some of the flanking heroes like Tracer and Reaper are now like really dangerous back there. And we started getting support that's like, hey, it feels like, or we started getting feedback that it feels like our support heroes are unsupported, you know, and that it's just that they need some work there.
That's funny, guys. That's funny.
We think that feedback's right, and so we're looking into it, and we're hoping to like preserve all of the things that we think make 5v5 great, but also be able to kind of cater it to this high skill audience, and kind of merge all of that together.
So how do you look into that kind of stuff? Like, what does the process for feedback when it comes to balance changes or concerns, especially? How does that process look like?
I mean, like usual, we get a lot of feedback from a lot of different sources, but we do have like a main channel of feedback where we get kind of from everybody, which is kind of nice that it's centralized. But a lot of it's looking at different people's perspectives and how they're playing it and trying to get context. I mean, we're in direct communication with people. It's not just like a one-way street where they're sending us stuff. A lot of times we're asking questions about how they're playing it or what maps they're playing on and stuff like that to sort of get better context. But a lot of the stuff that Aaron mentioned is sort of been consistent feedback. For example, that supports feel like they're just really hard to survive. Basically, they're just getting dove on. The meta is really, really fast. For better or for worse, we knew it'd be faster, that's for sure. But it's definitely kind of this like super dive right now almost. So I mean, that's something we have this opportunity now to make these changes and iterate on the game and make sure it's in a place where everyone's gonna be happy with it.
Right on. Well, I do wonder how frequent the bug fixes are currently in the alpha. Or I guess what I'm asking, what does the turnaround time from feedback / complaint to the fix look like at the moment?
I mean, it sort of depends. We actually had technically, like I said, we had the first patch today, but actually that's not even really true. We had a really small patch, I think, on Monday. So we've been able to patch, at least in this case, twice in 1 week, which is pretty nice. But yeah, so I mean,
so they're already sending out patches, guys.
Not necessarily sort of the tech side and how often we could patch and sort of QA things. A lot of it's sort of getting the feedback and discussing it and talking about what we want to do and how crazy do we want to try things. Sometimes it's we're trying. We have a patch or two to try really, really crazy things, and if we tiptoe and try to make small changes, maybe we won't get anywhere useful. But if we make like a big change that you think is maybe even too strong, that's more sort of powerful feedback that you can combine with other feedback, and you can get a lot more get at the changes you really need, even if you think that change isn't going to be maybe what you want. So we did some pretty wild stuff today. We'll see how it plays, but that's kind of how we've been sort of trying to get at it, and how in my opinion, I just want to make changes as much as possible, because iteration is really where we really get at like the real good balance and where the fun really is.
Yeah, we also have this there's the balance changes, and then again there's like quality of life. Making one of the goals of the alpha, right, is that by the time we get to the beta, we've addressed some of the bugs that people are talking about that have impacted their experience, and our QA team has been doing an amazing job of like logging literally everything. And then it's sort of a like, how important is this thing to fix tomorrow? And some of the bugs are just like downright funny. I actually sort of wish we hadn't fixed some of them. Someone reported Winston was too wide to fit through a door on our new map.
What's going on,
man? That got
Beastie.
Fixed. So I think by the time that people
thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming in.
Winston will fit through the door.
Hopefully you're having a good day. You guys didn't miss much, but the stream's going to be on YouTube.
People testing this.
And I'm going to break everything down from everything they said in another video. So no worries, guys. No worries.
Address things like that are a little more quality of life.
It's definitely
Go ahead.
I was just comment on that. It's definitely chaotic to try to get, me and my team are trying to get these balance changes in and test. We usually try to run some internal tests too to make sure we're not doing something like really broken. And then of course QA, we're getting bug fixes from the tech side and everything. We're trying to like corral everything into one patch really quickly as fast as possible at the end. So it's pretty chaotic sometimes, but I think we're getting there.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with bugs. We're trying to hit all of the most egregious ones first. So we were able to jump on that Winston issue immediately, but there's or we were missing all of Sojourn's VO lines.
So Joe's,
we didn't know when she ulted. She
Oh.
was just like this silent hero on the field. And
Jerome
people
Mel?
started
Oh my
saying
God.
like, oh, I think her ult line.
I'm
is,
bad
like,
with
too
names,
quiet.
so don't be impressed,
I'm not
Nate,
really hearing
please.
it. And other people are like, I don't think I hear it at all. And we investigated it. And this is
Joe
maybe
Santos,
like an hour
Joe's.
into the alpha launching. It's like, oh,
Wait, is it
whoops,
host or
they're all
Joe's?
missing.
Santos,
and we're
how's your
even
day
getting
going?
feedback even down
Welcome.
to like really small things like, hey,
Thank you for joining
the
us.
particle effects on this fountain aren't coming out of like the person's mouth. They're coming out of like their forehead, and they'll include like screenshots and movies of it. So it's been really
Having my kind of nitpicky feedback.
It's good. You need that.
We should.
So it's still a little bit buggy right
as
now,
a
guys. The
player,
games are still a
figure
little
out,
bit
like,
buggy
is
for
this
sure.
a feature or a bug? Like, is this
Yeah.
Is it a
or
feature
is
or a
this
bug?
actually something I should be reporting? Now, obviously, it's still early days in the alpha, but have there been any surprising revelations so far regarding the new content which is featured in the alpha? Looking at the new game mode push, for example, or some of the hero reworks, the new maps, or maybe just to switch to 5v5.
Okay.
There's definitely been a lot of surprises on the hero side. I mean, there's some stuff that
How is
I mean,
5v5?
it's like the opposite of answer your question, sort of. But it's in some ways where I was really happy to see some confirmation too, because we had been playing internally for a long time, and like I said, our internal meta is obviously very different a lot of times, and so we were not obviously are always super confident in it. But we heard a lot of concerns when we talked about 5v5 originally that only main tanks were going to really be viable, probably like Reinhardt. How do you not play Reinhardt in that situation, for example, or something?
Right.
And internally we were like,
That's
man,
fair.
it really kind of feels like the opposite. Like we're a little worried for Reinhardt, and we're a little like feeling like Diva and Zarya and are really strong. And so we just sort of like, well, I guess we'll see what happens when we put this in other people's hands. And that that's one example where it turned out that pretty much they agree that Reinhardt's maybe a little weak. And
Why does
sort of
Reinhardt
off-tank
have to
stretch
be
kind of running the
forced
show
into
right now.
every game though as the
So
tank?
I mean,
Like
some of it
Doomfist.
balance.
Reinhardt has been
Yeah,
so
right.
standard
Doomfist
for like
a little
years
bit,
and
yeah.
years for the last
He is
like
strong.
4
So
like
Doomfist,
years. It's always Reinhardt. We need to have
Probably one of the bigger
more.
reworks certainly is
Like
switch
Reinhardt
roles so that he's
shouldn't have
tank
to be
now.
in
So
every
that's-
game.
It's really been
It
super
should be
interesting
based on,
getting
like,
feedback on
comp.
that because we haven't done that very often. Technically, not the first time. Symmetra used to be support originally.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Way back in the day. But so yeah, Doomfist has been
enjoying the
generally
update vids
extremely
of yours,
positive
so I
during
figured
that,
I'd join the
getting
Discord
feedback
as
from
well.
him.
Yo, thank you
I was
so much,
really
Has.
scared to
Wait.
see what kind of feedback we're gonna get because it's so different. He's a
Hey,
little
thank you
strong
thank you
right
so
now,
much,
I don't
man.
know
I
how much
appreciate
the
that.
super positive feedback
Figured I'd
is
join the
coming from
Discord
how
as
strong
well.
he
Thanks
is,
for the
but,
content. Always, guys.
I'm-
Always here for you guys.
I
No
was really
worries.
worried
Thank you
about
so
him in
much
particular
for
'cause he's
for
been
enjoying it
heroes in
and
our game
watching
that
and
have
liking and all that stuff. Thank you.
really strong sort of feel to them that if you play a lot, you sort of get attached to it.
Toxic,
It's really hard
toxic
to
shock. Thank you,
distance
thank you,
yourself
man.
from that, especially
I
heroes
try,
like
I try.
Tracer and Genji.
We're gonna
Doomfist,
grow,
like
guys.
high
We're gonna be
mobile, heroes like that. So Doomfist is definitely one of those. You have the dedicated fan base, but from what we've gotten feedback on so far from the dedicated Doomfist players that we have, they're generally really excited for it, and they're really happy even with the role change. So I've been really happy about that. We have to nerf him a little bit. but-
Doomfist tank is fine. That's
There we go.
absolutely great. That's
but yeah,
I
wonderful.
want to find out how these changes happen. Like
Please enable
someday
subtitles.
A dev shows up and he often's like, "How about he's a tank now?"
Yeah.
I don't think they
Well,
do subtitles
I mean,
right off.
To speak to that, actually, is to kind of why it went that way. I think it's interesting.
see.
Part of one of the major sort of overarching changes we were trying to get at for the combat of the game is to just reduce crowd control effects a lot.
Because
So
it's
a lot
live,
less
I don't think they have
especially hard crowd
subtitles.
control effects.
Trigo, that's the
and,
only thing. This is live.
We're looking at Mei, and we changed how Mei's freeze work. It only works on our ult now and stuff like that. And those are kind of like low-hanging fruit things that we can change. And then it comes to a hero like Doomfist. You're like, well, what do we do? This guy's sort of built on crowd control. So we either needed to basically go in
I don't
there
think they
and
have
change,
subtitles, unfortunately.
probably a lot of his kit, or like really reduce crowd control on how he functioned, which is hard, sort of a combo-based hero, or move into a tank role. And the tanks are where we're kind of allowing the crowd control and the hard crowd control to exist, so we could sort of maintain a lot of his feel and his kit in that role. And so that's kind of what we ended up going with, and it worked out really well. So, but yeah, as Aaron mentioned earlier, it has led to some
Same thing,
issues
Aries.
with heroes that we knew were going to be maybe problematic because they're kept in check by crowd control, like Tracer, Genji, Reaper. So we had some plans we had some things in place to sort of reduce their power, but it clearly wasn't enough. So we're still working on that.
I'm happy Doomfist is a tank.
Been, like,
I'm
really
happy.
interesting
I think
to watch
that's where
a
he
lot of
should
that
be too.
And like Doomfist in particular, like he kind of illustrates the way we've been trying to handle the CC abilities in game, is by moving them, as many of them, into the tank role as we can.
More tanks.
And part of that is because it
They're
kind of
adding to the
because there's
tank
only
role.
one tank on the battlefield now, it reduces how many are out there. And also, like, for tank players, we would get feedback that sometimes it just felt like you were in a pinball machine, as you're on the front line and you're getting hit by the crowd control abilities of like all 6 heroes,
Right? Yes.
on the enemy team. And so it just kind of helps for us to center them there. And so, like, it made a lot of sense to move Doomfist that way. But at the same time, like, he was like such a fast hero. That and he could be all over the place sometimes. And so, like, we did a little bit to slow him down. He's still very mobile, there's been a change to his kit, and we'll go into like more details of like the change to his kit and to Riss's kit later. But like at this point, like, he basically has
they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna talk about it.
To get in,
Let's go.
And so, like, his ability to initiate some of these fights is actually pretty amazing, and also like the cause of some of the issues that he has. Like imagine a Doomfist that's able to get in, is more survivable than he used to be, and also has like the ultimate escape to kind of pop out of combat. So we're kind of
does do a lot less damage though.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's good.
So just because you're tank doesn't mean you're going to be any less mobile.
So okay, yeah.
So that's good. So tanks are still going to have mobility to them. Like, they're still going to be able to get in and out of situations while
always depends on
sustaining,
who's playing that
having
Doomfist. If
decent
I'm
health
playing
and
the Doomfist
stuff.
on your
So
server,
that's
you have
good.
nothing to be worried about. I leave them in there, and then I'm just kind of well and now.
I mean, that is,
There's only going to be one tank on the team, so they kind of have to be able to do that,
another
get in and out of
brand new
skirmishes
feature, which has not been
without
getting
dying.
quite as much spotlight so far, which is the ping system. I personally love it, but I would love to hear your thoughts on the process, why you felt this is necessary to be added. Like, what were you hoping to improve or fix with the ping system?
Yeah, so the ping system has actually been great, and I agree with you. There's moments there where it feels like it changes the way you play the game or think about the game. And there's a lot of reasons to do a system like this. Not everybody wants to communicate using voice comm. And our game's obviously too fast to be able to strategize over like in-game chat. Like, that's obviously not going to work. And then a ping system also.
They didn't say how much HP Doomfist is going to have.
Even than voice can be.
But they're going to talk about Doomfist and Orisa in a little bit.
Real-world locations or in-game real-world locations. And also like in-game context too. And so like to talk about that a little more, like the ping system that we're doing, it's very
so it's coming
context
up. They're going to talk about
so
Doomfist and Orisa
depending on what you're pinging,
a little while.
Who your hero is, who like what the other enemy team is, can change a lot of those pings. So like some of like the really cool things in it are enemy players behind walls can't be pinged. You can't see them, but if they're revealed by Hanzo or
no, they
Widowmaker,
haven't said that
suddenly
yet. Aries.
You can start pinging those.
But
targets.
it's coming up. It's coming up pretty soon.
Some heroes can actually remove pings from themselves. So like when Moira fades, removes ping on her. She just used an escape on it. You can ping non-heroes in the game, like Bob. And also it's like totally customizable. So not only is it context sensitive, but then we have something kind of similar to the comms wheel where you can select the different pings that are more important to you. So you don't always have to use the context sensitive ping. You can use all sorts of other different
I think so
ones.
too.
And so that's kind of like some of the reasoning behind it, some of the features that are in there, but we've also got like a lot of like really great feedback on the ping system. Even just
I hope they
simple things
receive
like, hey,
decent
it needs
amount
to
of
be
shield
more responsive. The
to handle
ping
2
wheel needs to be
DPSs.
more responsive. Just like clicking the world needs to be more responsive. So we're working on that. We also realize it's not quite
I'm a terrible
noticeable
Doom
enough.
toxic, so don't
worry. What
worry.
we have in there is
I'm in
kind
the
of
same
our
boat with
first
you.
pass on it, but we're going to start kind of like getting more there on like the visuals and the sound side of it. We're looking at more context aware features. There's like a really great suggestion from one of our content creators to like for a support character, for them to actually have unique VO lines depending upon which support character is pinging. So like right now, if you're support and you ping, it'll say something like, come to me for healing. But wouldn't it be great if it was Anna and she said something like, get in line of sight so I can heal you? Or if it was Lucio saying,
that's cool.
Yes. Group up on me for healing and things like that. And so
that's awesome.
We're looking into a lot of feedback like that. We're also fixing bugs. Like right now, you can use the ping system.
Less stress on the supports.
You probably ought not to be able to do that.
Just ping your teammates.
So it's been like
be like, yo, get over here, bro.
Like a great addition to the game. We've gotten great feedback on it. And I'm super excited for it.
I'll just add too, like,
right, Jonathan?
I think on
that's
the
awesome.
Ping system,
this sounds awesome. I like
we
this.
Just had about Doomfist, like. A lot of these things obviously are a lot.
Yeah, it's not too crazy exciting right now, Cybrows. I'm hoping they show some stuff, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Sort of head on. We're a week into our alpha. This morning we significantly updated the balance for
Doom is
Orisa
one of my mains for the change. I'm excited for the change.
A lot of these things. And so
same. I'm very excited, guys.
As we get a little bit closer to our April beta, we do plan to come back and say, hey, here's all of Doomfist's new kit. These are his new abilities. This is how much damage these things do. The leap does these types of things, and we will show that.
Yeah, they need to show some gameplay. I think
like a ping system where just more descriptive, and more just visual. What does this look like? Like we know that people most want to see that. It's a little bit of we're making significant changes through the alpha on these things, and we want to make sure that when we come out and we talk about the
I'm hoping they show some gameplay.
Explaining she has a javelin now as an aside, right? Like
I want to see some gameplay
we just
too.
Changed a lot of how that worked this morning in response to feedback. We want to make sure that we have probably one more crack at updating some of these really significant things before we come out with here's how all of that works and looks.
Exactly. So you gotta practice some patience. See, chat ain't usually that good about it. I know you all are just dying to see content and features and like all the great things coming our way, but you have to wait a little longer for that. Chat, of course, the more excited I get about watching, the first few official OWL matches and playing all that new content with my friends. Now, while I do love an air of mystery, and I still laugh about a good old Soon TM meme, is there actually a specific date set for when
have we talked about Sojourn? Not yet.
Hits the general public
who
have signed up for it?
Here we go.
April 26th.
April 26th. That is
there it is.
The coveted date. April 26th. April 26th. What day is that?
No one's ever asked this before. People just have to ask.
That's on Tuesday.
Right,
Tuesday, April 26th, 2022. Mark your calendars. Tuesday. It's on a Tuesday. Tuesday, April 26th.
Ready to wrap things up here. Aaron, I would like to hand it over to you for some last words to our community.
Yeah, sure. This has been like a really exciting time, and I think what the team
no worries,
is
Jonathan.
really looking forward to isn't just the alpha, but like
Sojourn.
the rest of what's coming.
April 26th.
This is going to be such an exciting time.
Was that your guess,
for our
Cyber?
community,
You
for
guessed
our
right.
Players, for the team, we're so excited for it. We can't wait to bring you along for the journey. We can't wait to get in front of you more, talk about the game more, talk about some of the things that are coming and our insights,
not for
feedback,
not yet.
Changes that we're doing. So
they still have a lot to talk about, guys. This won't be the last one.
And
we didn't get any gameplay.
To see you and play in the future.
You said you were gonna talk about Doomfist and Orisa. I guess when they said later, they meant the next stream. But overall, for a good first, that was a good first developer stream. That wasn't bad at all. What do you guys think? You think that was okay? I think it was pretty okay. I wanted to see some gameplay. I did want to see some gameplay, guys. I wanted to see some gameplay. I don't think it was a bad, I don't think it was a bad first dev stream at all. Not for console. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I don't know. Like, I like that they talked about the ping system. I liked that they talked that you can, like, if somebody pings on you as, like, Moira, then you can actually, like, shift away. Like, you can use her fade ability and then you can get the ping off of you. So I think that's cool. Wait, that was it? Yeah, that was it, guys. At least for now. That was it for now. I wanted more information, but it was the first dev stream. So I'm like, okay, at least they're like talking about, like, they're talking more, right? Like, it's okay for you? Yeah, Santos, I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was bad at all. I don't think it was, like, terrible. That was pretty good. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Like, Aries, I thought it was pretty good. Zipper, what's up? Guys, you can rewatch the whole thing. I'm gonna leave the stream on YouTube, so you guys can go back and like rewatch it and everything. So I thought it was pretty good. I'm gonna break everything down in like a separate video though. They didn't show any gameplay, which I'm sure like a lot of media outlets and stuff were hoping like to see some gameplay and stuff. How can you tell that they ping you? Maybe like a call out or something. Like, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but supposedly they were saying that, like, I guess if it's like a timing thing, like if they ping like the Moira doesn't know that you pinged her, but like she like fades away, then the ping goes away. Is it like a bug? Is it like it's a question? Is it like a bug or is it a feature? You know, like, so it's like, I don't know. Maybe Tracer's going to work the same as Moira. Maybe. I think Trace would be a different like scenario, since Tracer is just like her innate ability for like dashing is a little bit more active than Moira, so maybe it might not be like an ability. Zipper, you'll rewatch it. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up on YouTube, guys. If you guys want to rewatch it, it's always gonna be up. So we're gonna have more of these, and they're gonna have more streams. So we're gonna stream each one. This has revived some hope in the communication again. For me, I'm fine with this. Yeah, I'm fine with it too. I'm glad they're talking. I'm glad they're actually like saying things and communicating with the community more directly and stuff. Jonathan, you rock, bro. Thanks for the stream. Absolutely, guys. Zipper release. There's gonna be a release date. Yeah, April 26th, Tuesday, April 26th, guys. So definitely have your calendars marked. That's when the official beta is gonna take place. So everybody that opted in, if you opted into the beta, you should be in there. So every hero can see through walls if they ping. I don't know. I'm gonna get more information. I'm gonna clarify all that in a separate video for sure. I don't think they went over that, but I'll definitely try and pick this apart and then try and get a video out to you guys maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But yeah, that was a good stream, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there for today. But a new video is coming out and the stream will be on YouTube for all you guys to watch anytime you want. You guys can go ahead and rewatch that later now. As soon as the stream goes off, it'll be there. So I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that came through and hung out and is a part of this community. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, I'm going to post the Discord link actually one more time in chat for the people who just actually popped in. So I'm gonna drop that in there for you guys. Oh wait, I have to do it through YouTube, I think. Here we go. There we go. But yeah. And thank you so much, Yavin. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Alex, what's up? Sorry, I opted in, but you're on console. As they drop more news, guys, on console and stuff, just, you know, keep notifications turned on. I'll try and get all that information out to you guys. You guys know I try my best to like answer every question in terms of what people may have for Overwatch and Overwatch 2. So I'm definitely gonna get all those answers to you as they come out, as I find them, and then, you know, put them in new videos, future videos and stuff. Thanks for the stream, homie. Appreciate it. Oh, anytime, Aries. Anytime. I'm always here, guys. Thank you, Brooke. Bye. You have a good day, Brooke. Shout out to Dank, one of my dankiest mods. That's the guy right there. Thank you so much, Dank, for hanging out too. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you, Regular Ice, Zipper, Alex. Who am I forgetting? Rocco. They should have shown something. Yeah, Rocco. I think they definitely should have shown something. So I'm going through comments now, guys. Santos, Joe Santos. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you, bud. Cyber Spark, you the man. Craig, I see you, Craig. Toxic, SGA Toxic. What's up? Did I get everybody? Let's see. Go down the list. Arctic, I see Arctic. Arctic was in chat. Still Young, Kiram, Trigo. I don't think I forgot anybody. I think that's everybody. All right, guys. If you get in, will you stream the beta? I absolutely will. Absolutely will. All right, guys. We're out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will catch you guys in the next video. My name is Blackout. As always, guys, till next time. Thank you.